Well, it's another humid morning here in LA, and yeah, we had a nice cool down yesterday. And yeah, we're gonna have nice weather this weekend, but it's gonna warm up next week. It's gonna be in the 80s and probably close to 90 again next week. But how about that win over the Dodgers, 6-1 over the Rockies? And a happy birthday to our own Julio Urias, 27 today, and he's been pretty consistent for us. He had a 20-win season, almost won the ERA title. Yeah, Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman have been very valuable to our club. And unfortunately, the Houston Astros just keep winning. Yeah, they're trying to chase the Texas Rangers for the division. Well, those guys are cheaters. And, well, tonight is Fernando Valenzuela bobblehead night. And, of course, yesterday, hip-hop celebrated its 50th anniversary. It was born in the Bronx by DJ Kool Herc. Yeah, there were a lot of DJs mixing back in the 70s as a new experiment. But hip-hop didn't become commercial until the end of the decade, when Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight came out. Yeah, that was the first hip-hop classic to hit the airwaves and hit the Billboard charts. But that would occur 6 years later. Also, Rams preseason football is back too. Yeah, preseason, and then early September, football will be back in action. Then we got college football coming up, and then in October is the start of the NBA season at the end of October. Then we got hockey, so I'm sure a lot of football, basketball, and baseball. I mean, baseball is still the only sport going on right now. But the pennant races are starting to heat up now. I mean, with our win last night and the Giants' loss, we have a 7-game lead, 7.5 games. And the Angels and Padres are pretty much out of the playoff picture. I mean, the American League is real tough. And the way it's looking, I think Phil Nevin will likely be fired by the end of the season. He has like no experience being a big league manager. The only reason why he took over last year is because Joe Madden got fired. And yeah, the Angels have been a disappointment after Mike Scioscia retired from his job as manager. And the American League West has always been a bust. Houston just keeps finding ways to get to the postseason and win in the postseason. All that sign stealing. Yeah. But Houston will eventually have a problem in the playoffs, though. But I'd like to see the Texas Rangers win the division. And, well, the Dodgers are in good shape this year, but let's hope they don't choke in October. We know that the Orioles and the Braves also have the best records in baseball as well. And, yeah, but it doesn't guarantee that they're going to go all the way. But yeah, the way it's looking, I think the Rangers, the Dodgers, and Orioles and Braves get a bye. But it didn't work out last year for the Braves and Dodgers, but hopefully it will this time. And the Phillies currently lead the first wild card with a 2-game lead over the Giants. And the Cubs currently have the 3rd wild card in the NL. The AL, Tampa Bay still has the 1st wild card right now. Houston's got the 2nd wild card. And the 3rd wild card is up for grabs. It might be Seattle or maybe one of the Eastern Division teams. But we still have ways to go. But yes, basketball, the Lakers start their season in Denver against the defending champion Nuggets. Their home opener is October 26th against Phoenix. But it should be a good NBA season. And then they have the in-season tournament as well, which will be fun to watch. And last season, the Lakers and Celtics both got to the conference finals. Maybe they'll go farther next season as they try to chase championship number 18. But I'd rather have the Lakers do it first before the Celtics do it. I mean, back in 2022, our Laker fans just got a lucky break when the Celtics lost to the Warriors, which is another NBA team that I don't really care for. And I mean, because the Warriors are a Bay Area sports team just like the Giants are. And the Warriors play their home games just a few blocks away from where the Giants play their home games. And but I'm sure a lot of football, hockey, and basketball are still enjoying their summers because pretty soon their vacation's over. Then it's back to the drawing board. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you soon. Amen.